Hello guys and welcome to a brand new video. So in today's video we've got a top 5 sniping filter video because obviously sniping is one of the best ways of actually making coins this year. So I decided to drop you the 5 which, you know, I'm doing a bit myself and yeah, hopefully make you guys a bit of the dinero. So we're the format of the video is basically going to be, first off I'm going to tell you a little bit about the methods, tell you how to find the parameters, then I'm going to go through the methods from 5 to 1. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the filter, obviously tell you how the filter is going to change up a little bit, depending on what's on the market. And then show you like 3-4 minutes of me sniping for each one, just so you can see what the success rate is and how many coins you can make with each one. So, first off, we will talk about what these are. So, each sniping filter actually requires you trading with silvers used for the League SBCs. Why is this really good? Is because there's lots of silvers out there that are expensive for the League SBCs, going all the way up to about 10, probably even plus K on some guys who've had their price range extended. So yeah, they're very, very expensive silvers. Why are they good to trade with? Because not everyone understands how much they're worth. And it's just something you'll learn with the method. So as a result of you learning how much they're worth, like you'll know how much, you know, obviously you'll know how much they're worth, but people who don't, you know, trade like this won't get it. So people who are just searching generic silvers won't know to pick them up, but you'll know how, you know, you'll know to go and pick them up. Should actually make something called a barrier to entry, and that barrier to entry is knowledge on the market, which means there's less people trading rather than, let's say, just trying to snipe a Russian goalkeeper because of marquee matchups. It's someone trying to snipe a silver because they know their worth. So it's not got basically people, you know, not knowing how to. Basically, you've got to have a bit of knowledge to trade with these, but it's very, very easy to gain. But yeah, as I say, there's just less people doing this method because less people have the knowledge. So, how to find the parameters. So for these filters, you are basically using a compare price backing out method, which is a different way of sniping rather than just spam the market over and over again. And what you need there to be is you need there to be no players on the market over 1 hour. So if I go and have a search filter of 450 coins, this is actually number 10, but we'll go over it properly in a sec. Just go in silver, Scottish, 450. And if I scroll to the end right here, and there are cards listed over an hour, there you go, it's not going to work because these cards basically stop me from, if I press compare price and refresh, the market's not going to refresh. I don't know why, I'm not sure on the mechanics. So I'm going to have to lower it down to 400 right here, so there are no cards after an hour. And therefore now if I press compare price and back out, it will refresh the market. And then as a result, you do that over and over again. So, the first filter and the number 5, and that is going to be just Scottish silvers. It's not defenders, it's not any, you know, it's literally anyone. Defenders, goalkeepers, and so on and so on. You just go silver, Scottish League 400 coins. Of course this works with the brand new rendition of the Scottish League the other day. There seems to be a fair few silvers of value. So again, what you want to do is you want to press compare price, back out. If they're going for 400, definitely going to be a pickup. No, 200, sorry, definitely going to be a pickup. Now let's have a little look at how much this guy's worth. So I've just put this guy for 200 coins and the cheapest on the market seems to be about 2k. So that's actually a really, really good sniper of about 1.8k right now. So yeah, not too shabby. And again, what you'll do is, you know, you might pick up a few cards you don't know. You can just make yourself familiar. Teams I'd kind of ignore would be Killamok and I think, where's the other one? Okay, I can't actually get it, but Killamok, and there's another team which has like a black and yellow badge. I think called Livingstone or something along the lines of that. And they're teams you want to ignore. The teams you want to look for, they're going to be Celtic, St. Johnson, Motherwell apart from that guy. And then there's even a few players from Hillerburn, yeah. I think you're looking for centre mids and like defenders from that team. And as I say, when you're here, you want to press compare price and back out. Compare price is pressing square on the PlayStation. And do I have an Xbox remote to hand? Indeed I do. And X on the Xbox. And then pressing, so they'll now put you in this state. You then press B to back out of this. And again, that'd be, or B and circle, sorry. And then what you're going to do is you want to get compare price back out. And you get yourself into basically a little bit of a rhythm. And find yourself some, you know, just find yourself some nice deals. Again, it's kind of like a learn on the job sort of market method. And as I say, if you know, to learn the prices, you can either just search them all in at the beginning, maybe have a list next to you. The thing is, you won't have enough time to look at that list. You've kind of just got to, you know, instinct buy as such. Or what you'll do is you'll know what cards pop up very commonly. You'll buy a player that isn't that good and then not sell them for much in the future, and then learn not to buy them in the future. Again, it's very, very easy to learn the players, but it does, as I say, doing these methods require a little bit of marketing knowledge. So what I'm going to do is so you guys can get a grasp of how hard it is to get deals with this, I've put a timer right here. I'll be starting the timer, and then what you guys will be able to see is how long it takes me to get a deal. with this and so on. So what I'll do is I'll give it a few minutes me trying to get a deal, and I'll show you guys anything we get in the next 3-4 minutes. Okay, so we've just got ourselves a deal right here of Haladan. We're going for 400 coins. Is he going for that much more? Not by the looks of things, no, not amazing. But again, what I learned in the future is maybe not to pick him up. Also, the thing is, you know, it's a few coins rather than, you know, it's probably, I'll be honest with you, it's like 200-300 coins rather than not getting the 200-300 coins. But if I'm to drop a quick summary of this, it is very hit or miss. With this, you know, because I actually did a little recording prior to this, but I didn't quite like how that went. And I got myself literally a guy straight off the back of that, and that was the Celtic left back for 250. And of course we got that left mid in the first minute, but honestly the market for this has been a little bit stale. I've not actually found any good deals. Yeah, this guy's going for about 900 coins, could go and pick him up. So what I'll do is I'll, you know, we'll jump off from this one. So as I say, this is only story number 5, you know, this is the one I wouldn't say I do this one too much. I gave it a little bit of a shot on my stream, but nothing too mad. What we'll do now is we'll jump over to the next method. Okay, so the next filter is going to be silver defenders from the Bundesliga, and you're looking at paying about 650 coins of this. Of course, this comes also with the new rendition of the Bundesliga, and yeah, so I've already done my research on this, or just a little bit of a pre-search, maybe not research, and yeah, made sure there was only one card over 1 hour, and that was this one right here. And yeah, well, we got ourselves a deal off the back. Is he any good? That is the question. I wouldn't say so. Yeah, he's about 600, 800 coins. Brilliant. Again, same sort of parameters. You're going to sit here, hit compare price back out, see what pops up. The only guy you actually don't want to buy is going to be this left back from Schalke. Other than that, you know, there's nothing else that's popping up. So again, this makes it also very easy. So anything other than this left back from Schalke, I'm going to go and snatch up. And again, we'll do the same thing where we show how many deals we can get in the next minute. Okay, so we got ourselves hopefully a deal right here. We got Carlson Bracker for 650 coins. Let's see. As I say, I'm still very new to these methods, so I can't tell you that I've just got a card worth like 2k or anything like that. The guy's saying about 950. It's nothing mad. It's like 300 coins profit, you know. I'll take it though, you know. You might as well buy them rather than not buy them. Take the easy coins rather than not. So let's continue sniping away and see if we get anything in the next 2 minutes. Ooh! Okay, so I'm pretty sure this is a really good deal right here. So we've got this guy right here for 200 coins. What is he going for? There we go. So he's that's a decent return. Say at least 1.5k by looks things. So bought him right here for 200 coins, sold him for 1.5. It's not been too bad this one. At least we've had ourselves 2 deals. I'll be honest with you, I don't quite know if 3 minutes seems to be a big enough sample. But the one problem is if I go anything over 3 minutes, let's say I'm sniping for 5 minutes, well then I'll probably end up having a market suspension halfway through the video, and I'll just make the video basically super awkward to record. I could have recorded it, I guess, without the snipes, but I think it's quite good to show you guys that, you know, deals are actually popping up and they're, you know, they are active methods. But in the end of the day, sniping is a little bit of luck. So if I had 3 minutes right there, I don't think I'll be going for too many samples bigger than 3 minutes, but not too bad. 2 deals right there, 1 deal prior to the timer. Let's move on to the third best sniping method. So the third best method we have got is going to be going over to the character, and you're going to be going for defenders. Now, I try going for non-defenders, but there's just too many players listed up. So, as you can see, defenders actually have a fair, you know, there's a low minimum on it. So by the looks of things, we're going to be paying about 900 coins. As I say, I can't say I do this one too much, but I am fully aware because I've done it a little bit in the past, but not recently with some of the new league SBCs that are coming out. So by the looks of things, we're going to be listening for about 850, so then there's only one on the market. And there you go. So you literally just go silver, basic. You don't even have to basic on. Silver defender, character rate, 850 coins. Score for the end. So by the looks of things, you are trying to avoid yourself Genoa wingbacks, Lazio centre backs, basically centre backs from a lot of teams where you know there's quite a lot of golds. And there you go, just trying to hit that compare price back out. I mean, the good thing about this one is I know quite a lot of the teams that are 3 at the back. So on the whole, I'll be avoiding them. Obviously, you're looking for teams like Sampdoria, Sassuolo, and yeah, I say just players you don't see pop up very regularly, because worse comes to worse, if you're not seeing them pop up regularly, you're going to be able to sell them for whatever. Probably the price you're looking at, because it means none are popping up for that price. And there we go. Is that just a good deal off the back? Hopefully it is. Got ourselves a Genoa centre back. No, not so amazing. I think that looks like it's probably going to be sale for about 1k. One for 850. Yeah, nothing mad. So what we'll do is we'll set up that 3-minute timer and we'll see if we can get ourselves any good deals. Okay, so we have just surpassed the 3-minute timer, and we haven't actually got ourselves any deals, which obviously isn't a good look. But one thing I'll say is these methods do require patience, because you're relying on obviously people listing up cards less than they're worth. So it's not really a logical thing that happens. And that's basically trading in general. You know, well, sniping in general. You're hoping people list up cards less than they're worth. And you know, it's not because the method doesn't work. I get a lot of people telling me that my number one, you know, the one I do a lot on the stream, and the number one I'd recommend you, quote unquote, doesn't work. But again, I'd have to highly argue that it does, because I've probably made over 1 million via doing it. But it requires patience. So what I'll actually do is, and plus we've been kicked out of the market twice, which has obviously been quite time consuming. So, I mean, is this guy any good? Just going for 800 coins. Again, about 1.2k on him. So, although I guess it looks a little bit slower, what we'll do is I'll see how long it takes me to get a pretty decent deal. We've already had 2 deals just while we're talking. But yeah, we'll see if we can get something good. Ooh, we just missed this guy for 650. What's he going for? Going for about 1.3. We've actually missed 2 of the wing backs from that SPAN. So yeah, what we'll do is we'll snipe for a little bit longer, and we'll show you guys when we get ourselves a decent deal. Okay, so this guy might have been pretty good. We got ourselves Checharina for 550 coins. What's he going for? There we go. It's our decent deal right here. So he's going for about 1.4, 1.5. So we make ourselves about 1k on that card. So okay, it took us about 4.5 minutes. Honestly, if you take out both of the market suspensions, probably about, what, high 2 minutes, maybe 2 to 3 minutes. So yeah, not bad. I mean, we got ourselves 4 deals right here, including the right back and whatever, but the main ones are going to make you a little bit coins on. It's going to be, I think we made 500 on him, maybe 300 on him, 1k on him, maybe a few coins on him. So nothing too mad off that one. But now time to move on to the number 2 method. So now this is the second best method, and a method I've been doing a little bit myself, and that is going Silver, Bundesliga, and Basic. So rather than going for defenders, which we showed you earlier, the number 2 is Silver, Bundesliga. So I've already done my pre-search, and you got to go, well, at the current point, you go 500 again. Whenever you guys are doing the search, as long as there is no more than 1 car popping up over 12 hours, you want to go and buy them. So again, I'm going to go search right there for 500 coins, put the Basic on, and then hit compare price back out. And again, it's the same thing. You learn your players' prices. I've done a little bit of this one, so I'll probably be a little bit more wised up on what to buy rather than the counter trade defenders. I was a little bit iffy on. You can see a lot of Philberg strikes popping up. You want to ignore them. These 2 guys, you want to ignore them. What else you want to? You're going to have a lot of this guy popping up. You want to ignore him. And I'd say it won't be too hard to learn their prices. And yeah, so you just want to snipe away. So again, once again, we'll bang on the timer. Hopefully only be going for 3 minutes, and we'll show you what deals we get under this sniping filter. So there we go. Could have got our first deal right here. 400 coins over on this guy. What are we going to be selling him for? So just point right there for 400, and there we go. Showing this method's pretty good. We're 30 seconds in, and we've already got a guy which we're going to probably be able to make 2k profit on, because by looks things sales at 2.4k is a pretty decent start to the snipe method. Not bad. Onto the next deal we managed to get. Okay, so I've actually just had a market suspension right here, so I guess that's going to call it an end to the Bundesliga. It wasn't too bad. Of course, we've got that guy worth 2k. 2k in 3 minutes is not a bad drawback, but because I'm market suspended, of course, I won't be able to search until like a few minutes now. So what I do is, well, yeah, I'll have to wait until the market suspension's over. And now we have actually jumped on another account, because I actually wasn't unbanned within like 20 minutes on the other account. So decided to jump into the main account, and we are going to be doing the best trading and the best sniping method. And the method I literally do on this account, I've probably made over 1 million, I'd say, just off this one. And that is Silver Defender sniping from the league. And so you go Silvers, Defenders. You don't have to go basic camps. I don't know why I keep doing this. And then you go see what the the buy now is, where there is well, no more than 1 card over 12 hours. So for me, it's 700 coins. If I've got this right, there you go. And so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to bang compare price back out. So this method is absolutely amazing. So yeah, the clubs that you got are worth, the defenders that are worth are loads. You got Bordeaux, that's worth money. You've got EA Gimpé, who are worth money. You've got Lille, who are worth money. You've got Montpellier, who are worth money. You've got Nice defenders, who are worth money. You've got Stade Rennes, who are worth money. You've got RC Strasbourg defenders, who are worth money. You've got Stade de Marseille Caen, who are worth money. You've got Stade de Reims, that are worth money. You've got Angers, that are worth money. You've got Toulouse, that are worth money. You've got Saint Etienne, who are worth money. You've got Dijon, that are worth money. You've got Armaines. Literally, all the defenders near enough from the Ligue 1 are worth money. The only ones I find that aren't really worth too much are Montpellier, FC Nantes, which is literally this badge right here, and Lyon. So what we'll do is we'll throw 3 minutes on the clock of hitting compare price back out and see if we can get any deals. There we go, we got our first deal right here. We got Collie for 200 coins. You don't actually normally win the 200 coins because I was going on earlier about how there's a barrier to entry where there are people who literally just snipe for 200 coins because any card you buy for 200 coins you're of course going to be here to make profit on. So, it's not about making profit. I do make yourself around about 1.7k on Collie right there, the Nice defender. But yeah, not bad. 1 minute in. Let's see if we can get any other good deals. Okay, so we have come to the end of the 3 minutes. We did only get one deal in this one, and we didn't see too much that popped up. But yeah, not bad. Not too bad. Again, it is, in the end of the day, it is random what pops up. But I do use the Ligue 1 literally myself. You know, it's the main one I go to. Because, as I said earlier, there are just so many cards that pop up. Now, as you saw a second ago, it is limited how many cards pop up right now. But that is because we are midday on a Tuesday. There's nothing mad happening. There's not a mad amount of people. So, you know, deals are going to be limited. If you want to do this during prime time, there is a few prime times. One, during the evening. That is going to be more prime than midday because there's going to be more people listing up silvers. There are going to be more people sniping, but you're going to be able to actually see more deals, whereas I literally didn't see too many more deals than what I showed you of cards I won. Second thing, I'm going to say during marquee matchups and any sort of SBCs that give Electrum or silver packs, of course, the more packs they're open giving out silvers, the more people are listing up silvers and not knowing what they're going for. Therefore, there is more chances to get good deals. So, again, during marquee matchups is massive because it normally gives out lots of silver rewards. And a lot of these cards, you know, there's so many listed up for snipes. So that's something I'd recommend. Yeah, again, Electrum packs is good. When there's, like, generic market crashes, silvers crash a fair bit. So, you can look at just straight up buying a few of these guys. But, of course, you do probably want to look for sniping quite a lot. So I think that wraps it up. Again, marquee matchups, and in the evening it's going to be more prime, of course. We did get a limited amount of deals, like only 1 or 2 for each. But, you know, as it all adds up quite nicely, so, you know, I'll deal with it. So, thank you very much for watching the video. If you did enjoy it, make sure to drop a like. Of course, comment down if it, you know, the methods work. Any criticism you have, feel free to jump down below. One thing I will say, I'm self-aware, I've probably made my webcam and timer too big, but I spent about 7 hours on this background, this dodgy green screen job that you're probably going to complain about, this green thing flickering all video, which I've realised and have for the last bit sat in the middle because, you know, I didn't want you guys to moan. But yeah, you know, I don't know, I just wanted to show off my overlay maybe or whatever. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. Make sure to drop a sub if you did enjoy it. We've you know, we should be dropping down near enough daily or bi-daily content, especially going into Footmas, POTMs and so on. That should be stuff I'll be dropping some last minute videos for that. But yeah, if you want to check out the Twitter, I do tweet when I'm live and when I upload a video. If you do want to check out the Twitch, I did stream 10 hours yesterday and I'm trying to get back on the grinder for the Twitch, so you know, you can jump over there and I'll probably be live streaming. And not much more. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys tomorrow with another video.